Good day, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. It is so wonderful to be with everyone today on this very cloudy day in Martha's Vineyard. I'm turning on live on Instagram. We'll see how that goes. The Wi-Fi is a little wonky here. So hopefully I won't lose y'all today. We'll see how it goes. But welcome everyone. Welcome. Morning Sip with Red Melissa. SIP is an acronym that stands for Spirit and Practice because practice makes progress, Lady Cinnamon. Practice makes progress, and we're all about that progress life. Yes, we are. So I am Red Melissa. I use the technology of spiritual psychology, spiritual practices, and universal principles to companion people in disrupting limiting patterns of thinking, limiting patterns of behaving, limiting patterns of belief by prioritizing their mind and their heart to reveal the healing from within to transform your life. This is my ministry of joy where I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes. I am an ordained interfaith minister, a licensed religious science practitioner, a spiritual life coach, and the spiritual director, senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, a New Thought Center in New York. So if you need support, please reach out to me. If you are looking for a spiritual life coach so you could get your mind right and your life aligned with your divine assignment, reach out. I am now accepting new clients for September. So call me. Well, not call me. Send me a message on my Instagram or Facebook at iamrevmelissa. You can call me too. My number's on the information on my social media also. So call me, send me a direct message, and we can set up some time to talk. The consultation is free. So good day to everyone on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. Thank you for joining me today for a very special sip because we're on location in Martha's Vineyard, one of my happy places on the planet. I'm here with my girls and my honey, and we are just enjoying life. It's been pretty cloudy and rainy and chilly here, but it's okay. We're here. We're here. It's all good. So good day, Stacy. It's good to see you. Good day, Wayne. Yes, I love nature too. Good day, Pamela, Miss Bliss. It's good to see you, love. Good day, Michelle. I hope you're doing well. Good day, Linda. It's good to see you. Good day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today as we continue our series. So we started our new series last Wednesday. It is our thinking series, So if you missed Wednesday and Thursday, those were new episodes. Friday, I replayed the first episode because Friday I had to attend a funeral. My husband's uncle passed away, and the services were on Thursday evening and Friday during the day. So I hope you are all caught up now. And over the weekend, we do Sunday in Praise. Yesterday, Monday, it was a best of SIP episode. And as I was looking for an episode, because it's like a classic SIP from a couple of years ago, I found a series called, guess what? Thinking. I did a whole thinking series April of 2020. And I was watching like one or two of the episodes to decide which one I would use for yesterday's replay. And I was like, wow, I have grown so much. Like I have different perspectives about thinking, like back then I was hardcore, like change your thinking, change your life. Yes. And now it's yes and, right? It's yes and. Yes, change your thinking, change your life, and change your feeling tone. It has to be in alignment with what it is that you are desiring of your heart. You have to have the mental equivalent and the feeling tone equivalent, right? For it to manifest. So that's growth for Rev Melissa. It was wonderful to see that difference, from 2020 to 2023. So we are continuing in our thinking series, right? Part 2. I guess this is the sequel, y'all. This is the sequel. So just as a reminder, the definition from the dictionary is thinking, to have a conscious mind, to some extent of reasoning, to make rational decisions, right? So we're conscious, we know how to reason, and we can use our mind to make rational decisions. The origins of the word think is Latin, and it means to know. The other origins of the word think is the Middle English, and it means to seem. So we have to know and to seem. And so we're going to be working with both of those vibrations, the knowing vibration and the seeming vibration. And Ernest Holmes, I shared this last week. Ernest Holmes said, to learn how to think is to learn how to live. A lot of us don't know how to live because we don't know how to think intelligently. Yes? And I'm not talking about being smart. I'm talking about the intelligence of, of awareness and consciousness at a deeper dimension. Yes? Because Eckhart Tolle talks about the dimension, right? He said, don't take your thoughts too seriously. Another saying that you might be familiar with is, don't believe every thought you have. Don't believe every thought you have, right? Because the dimension of consciousness that is far deeper than thought. There is a dimension of consciousness that is far deeper than thought. That dimension is who you truly are. And that is the place that we want to think from. We want to think from the place of who we truly are, the place of knowingness, not the place of seemingness, but the place from knowingness. That is the depth of our thinking. Yes? So last week, I gave you some homework. I asked you all to just practice being the observer of your thoughts. Don't get attached to them. Don't disregard them. Don't get into an argument about them. Just observe your thinking. That's it, right? To bear witness to all the thoughts flittering around, right? All the thoughts. We all have them, right? Because to think is to be human. So we all know that we are thinking beings. Now, the dimension and the quality of our thinking is a whole nother thing. Yes? So I see you, Linda, is sharing. Our spiritual and emotional intelligence are rich soil for our growth. Amen to that. Yes, amen to that. And good day, Shay. It's good to see you, love. So today, I want to share something with you from Eckhart Tolle's book, Stillness Speaks. And I was sharing some of what he wrote last week from this wonderful book. Eckhart Tolle wrote The Power of Now, which is probably his most famous book. But this is a gem also, and it's smaller. So I want to share this with you. And I want you to think about the fact that we are not our thoughts, and we are not the thoughts that we think. We are not the thoughts that we think. Because remember, the dimension of our thinking that we are seeking to connect and think from is who we are, the truth of who we are. Yes? So this is what Eckhart writes. You have to be larger than thought to realize that however you interpret your life or someone else's life or behavior, however you judge any situation, is no more than a viewpoint, one of many possible perceptions. It is no more than a bundle of thoughts. But reality with the capital R is one unified whole in which all things are interwoven, where nothing exists in and by itself. Thinking fragments reality. It cuts it up into conceptual bits and pieces. So I just want to read that last part again. Reality is one unified whole. What is he talking about? He's talking about oneness. He's talking about oneness in which everything is interwoven. We are all connected to everything. We are all energy connected, interwoven beautifully. Yes? Because there is nothing that exists outside of the oneness. Nothing exists outside of the whole, outside of the wholeness and outside of the oneness by itself. We all need each other. Thinking fragments reality. It cuts. Still hear me. There we go. We're back. The Wi-Fi is wonky on Martha's Vineyard, really wonky. So it might go in and out. So let's just send the Wi-Fi some love and energy. All right. Because we're all interwoven. We're all connected. The Wi-Fi is energy, right? So we are connected to the energy of the Wi-Fi. Thinking fragments reality. It cuts it up into conceptual bits and pieces. What does that mean? Thinking that we are separate and apart from anything and anyone, anywhere, causes fragmentation. Knowing that we are one is a thought in the dimension of oneness. Thinking that we are separate and apart from each other and that what I do doesn't impact the next person is thinking in a dimension of separation. It is as simple as that. Imagine, let's just pick an aspect of our society. Imagine if if the realm of politics got that we are one, that we are whole, that we need each other, that our actions are interwoven, that they impact everything and everyone else. If we could get that from a political perspective, what would this world be like? What would the United States be like? Versus thinking in fragments, right? Thinking in separation, thinking that what I do does not impact the next person. My own political gain, my own political bargaining, my own put, okay, you'll get the point, right? Apply that to any sector. Excuse me. Apply that to any sector. Any sector. Apply that to the insurance industry, especially the health insurance industry. Apply that to agriculture. Apply that to oil. Apply that to any of these large conglomerate industries. If there was a shift in the thinking, if there was a shift beyond greed, what would we be experiencing right now? Heaven on earth, a deeper dimension of it. Yes? So, this is what we get to do. This is what we get to know for everybody, even for the ones who don't know it for themselves yet. Yet. Because you know I'm an optimist. I'm an optimist. So we get to practice the knowingness of who we truly are, who our sisters and our brothers, who our siblings are. We get to practice no othering of anyone. We get to practice thinking from the knowingness that we are all related to each other. What? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Because we all come from the same source. The same source. Yes, Michelle. Yes, give me my amen. So true. It is my prayer for humanity. It is my prayer too, Michelle. It is my prayer for oneness, for wholeness, for us to see each other as God sees us through the lens of love. If we could perceive through love, oh my goodness, what a time will we be having on this planet right now? But guess what? You and I know. So we get to think from that dimension of knowingness of who we are, from a place of oneness. So this is our thoughts. We're thinking from the place of oneness, the place of love, the place of unification. This is a place that we get to think from, because thinking from the level of separation is thinking in fragments. But thinking from the dimension of knowing oneness is knowing that is unifying us. So thinking can fragment, but knowing unifies. Don't believe every thought you have. Thinking fragments. Knowing unifies. So we are thinking from the knowingness. We're not thinking from the thinking. Look where that got us. We are thinking from the knowingness of who and whose we are. And if you question, who am I? Know that you are love. Know that now. And think from the knowingness of love. That's what we get to practice. Will you practice with me? Right? Because practice does what? Practice makes progress. So think about knowing that you are not your thoughts. Think about knowing the truth of who you are. So the next time you have to make a decision, don't think from what you see. Don't think from that surface level. Go deeper. Go deeper. Go deeper into the dimension of who you are. I am love. And make your decision from that place. In your next interaction with another human being, you get to practice. We get to practice with each other. So be aware of the opportunity today to think from the knowingness of love. and then take action from that place. Let me know how that goes tomorrow. Practice with someone in your household. Practice with someone you meet in the supermarket, in the store. It doesn't matter. You will have some interaction with some being today, and you get to practice thinking about them from the knowingness of who they are as a representation of love. That's what we're doing. Think about that. All right? All right, y'all. All right. All right. Yes, yes, yes. So, we're going to continue with our thinking series for the rest of this week. And I am so excited about that. And I'm so excited to practice. I'm so excited to practice. All right. So let's get into some joy news. Let's get into some joy news. So, tomorrow is an exciting day because tomorrow is our meditation with the full moon. I hope you will join me. Meditation with the full moon tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me now. We do a full-blown spiritual practice with the moon, and tomorrow's full moon is another super moon. And when there are two full moons in a month, it's called the blue moon. So we will be meditating with the super blue moon tomorrow. Yes, we will. I see you, Millie. Welcome to Morning Sip. Thank you for the great talk. Shout out. I appreciate that so much. And I appreciate if you say yes to practicing. Yes? All right. So meditation with the moon, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me now, which means there is no 10:30 sip tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's sip is 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Say it with me. What time is tomorrow's sip? 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right? All right. So that is Wednesday. Thursday, we'll be back at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay? All right. Sunday. Sunday is our Sunday in Praise. The other sip, I like to call it the Sunday in Praise, where I share an inspirational talk. This past Sunday, I shared an inspirational talk from a couple of years ago where I shared about quitting a job that I took after 3 weeks. Because it wasn't in alignment with who I am. It was as simple as that. So many of us say yes to things that we know really should be a no. And then we keep thinking we could make it work. But that's that surface thinking that I'm talking about, right? When we go deeper within, we can see the things that are in alignment with us, and we can see the things that are not in alignment with us. And we don't have to suffer through it, right? After 3 weeks, I was like, goodbye. So if you want to hear more about that, check out my replay from Sunday in Praise, the other sip. Go to my YouTube channel where all of my sips since 2021 are at iamrevmelissa. Michelle is asking, will the meditation with the moon be taped? Yes, it's all of these are taped. All of them you can watch the replay easily by going to my YouTube channel. Subscribe while you're there. Turn on notifications so you know. And it will be there. I am Rev Melissa on YouTube. Thank you, Michelle, for asking that. This Sunday at Rockland CSL, where I am the Spiritual Director, Senior Minister, we are taking the Sunday off. So there will be no service this Sunday at Rockland CSL. It's Labor Day weekend. And so we're going to take the Labor Day weekend and just be and do and live and do whatever you want. Sleep late, whatever you want to do. So just know that Sunday, September 3rd, there is no service at Rockland CSL. Okay? When we return, we'll be in our September theme, and I'll share about that next week. So we're in this thinking series, right? And I will be teaching a class that will take us even deeper into thinking and feeling and creating the life that we imagine, the life that we feel that wants to just burst forth within us, right? That divine urge, that spark, right? What are you thinking about that? And so I will be teaching a class September. Let me put the flyer up. September 21st is the first class. It's a 5-week class, September 21st to October 19th from 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Change your thinking, change your life. Change your thinking, change your life is a famous quote by Ernest Holmes. And we are taking it even deeper because we know that the feeling tone is just as important. Yes. And so it's virtual, it's on Zoom. Registration is open now. You can go to rocklandcsl.org and register for the class now. And this is what I would like for you to know about the class. Let me take the banner down so I can see again. There we go. So I'm going to guide you by utilizing the science of mind and spirit, the vibration of thinking and feeling, and the practice of doing and being. So we're going to experiment and experience the power behind things are thick thoughts and form follows feelings to change our lives. Yes? So please join me. This is a Centers for Spiritual Living accredited class. So if you're on the practitioner track or thinking about it, this is one of the prerequisites. If you're not and you're just like interested, you're just about growing, you're about learning more about yourself and how life works through you, this class is for you. This class is for you. So it's open to everyone. The cost is $145 right now. It goes up on September 1st to $170. All members of Rockland CSL pay $145. So that is the information for Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. I hope that you will go on this journey with me. And of course, y'all, it's a CSL curriculum, but you know I'm gonna sprinkle some Red Melissa stuff on there, right? So we're gonna be doing some wonderful fasts of fast sugar fast and complaint fast and um social media fast and all kinds of fasts, right? We're just going to take a pause so we could get our mind clear. Get our mind clear. There's so many distractions that can cause us to just have foggy thinking. So that's what I want to share about that. And two more things real quick. I just noticed I'm at my time in Martha's Vineyard. I want to just put this up. This Saturday is the Martha's Vineyard Jazz and Blues Fest. My husband is a part of this event. It will be broadcast on his 24-hour internet radio station, rhythmandsoulradio.com. So if you can't get here in person, you can listen to it at rhythmandsoulradio.com. But if you can get here, oh, it's a wonderful time. There are buses that will be coming up here. All the information is available at mvjazzbluessummerfest.com. Let me see. Let me put that up. mvbluessummerfest.com. So if you're interested, there's buses that are coming for a day trip on Saturday. So go to that website. All the information is there. I love Martha's Vineyard. It's one of my favorite places to be. And this event, the Martha's Vineyard Jazz and Blues Fest, is a wonderful, wonderful time. So, and then I'll get to see you in person. So come on. The last thing that I want to share, just remind everybody, is Sekou is doing a wonderful charity event for Steps of Success 5K. And the Steps of Success 5K supports Transformational Life Center. And this was the organization that Sekou ran the marathon supporting last year. He raised over $15,000 last year running the New York City Marathon 4 months after having a severe stroke. So Sekou ain't no joke, y'all. So we are supporting him. Again, you have the opportunity to give, to donate. He has a goal to reach that is due, I think, on Friday. So let's go, y'all. Let's go. We about that abundant life, right? We're about that hero life. High emotion radiates overflow. So we want the overflow of him reaching his goal of at least $1,000. So I did my donation yesterday, so please join me in donating today. And you can go to runsignup.com/Sekou Writes. For you on Instagram, it is runsignup.com/Sekou Writes. Okay? We all got the assignment. Give what feels good to you. The energy in which we give is the most important thing. But please give. Please give. If you have any questions about that, you can reach out to Sekou on his social media. All right? All right. So that's it, y'all. I will see you tomorrow evening for Meditation with the Moon, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a wonderful today. Remember, we are practicing our thinking from the dimension of knowing who we are. And today we're going to practice with someone. They don't have to know that you're practicing on them, but we're going to practice with someone. All right? All right, y'all. So peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy. Yes, we are, because we are connected to our yes.